Oh man, once again, I'm back in the captain's chair, y'all. Man, I miss my chair.
That's funny because we didn't miss you. So
I ain't say all that. This nigga Maurice over here said that shit.
I definitely said that. Hey, what's up, Andre?
So you just want to be stuck in asshole mode, don't you?
No, I'm not. Jared, can I just say what a wonder it is to have you back at the captain's throne, taking on these niggas in fucking shooting games like you normally do? Man, I missed your gameplay.
Wow.
What's up?
I mean, I can't help it. You know, I'm just nice at this shit. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, man. You know, some people talk and other people do. That's what you just do, right? Say don't talk because you do. I feel you, son.
You niggas are terrible. I don't understand. And what's crazy is I say hi to Maurice. Your head are high. I'm like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. What I do? I do, man.
That was more like directed at you, so
it was just towards you, you know. It was just
your
towards
general
you.
direction. Yeah, like a bird or a rock.
It breezed right past you, and you just so happened to hit it.
Right. See, you
These
understand.
niggas are terrible.
You know what? I think bullets should have your name on it. That way.
Like, what's that nigga Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat? Got the bullet with your name on it flying right at you, son. I feel you.
Tony Stark does have his name on the missile. So
He
I guess
does, though. He
and it hit
does,
him.
though.
Look at that shit. It fucking hit him. That's crazy.
Well, it came close. It's
effective. That's all you need.
It's effective. Yes, the missile is effective.
Yeah.
It serves its purpose, which is to kill people.
No, the fucking putting your name on the bullet. The missile is the bullet, and it hit him.
Oh god. Oh
yeah.
Jesus.
That's a big ass bullet. I'm just saying.
You can't tell. Right? You can't tell me it's not.
Okay.
Bet. All right. Okay. All right.
Bet.
All I can know.
Right,
guys, welcome to another episode of the IMO. I guess today are just not going to be on my side today.
I mean, I'm always on your side, just not on
Man,
your side. It's not this time.
Do I have to? I could go back to the last fucking show, and I can pull up to your house.
Okay, I want to say like, where
we can pull up.
but
I'm gonna pull up to your house. Anyway, my name is Andre. I'm not playing the game today. I'm back in the captain's chair. It has heated seats, and I liked it. The other seats didn't have a heated seat, so it's good to be the captain once again. Stewardess, Jared.
Stewardess? Damn, that's disrespectful.
Not even captain, just stewardess.
I mean, if I'm the captain,
well, co-pilot or something, nigga. Damn,
co-pilot
or something.
Stewardess. We can filter fish.
Man, respecting nothing of what you're doing. That's not only do you have to like play the game, but you also have to talk.
Right.
Which may not sound like a skill, but I assure you, it's
if you know if it makes this is how you made me feel when I started talking, Maurice.
When?
Nigga. All right. And Jared, how are you?
I'm alright. Chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoying this massive collection. Yeah.
Every game.
Oh my god, son! Can I please leave the spawn? Like,
yo, can we talk about how this is just taking me back right now to fucking like
Xbox?
I'm actually surprised you played this.
Like, what do you mean surprised? Why?
I don't know. This first person shooters.
Why do you like this?
Because first person shooters.
Okay, no, you just pick like not you. There have just been some crappy ones we've played.
Okay.
Yeah, he does have one.
I mean, I wouldn't know.
We play Borderlands. That's a first-person shooter.
Yeah, that's true.
I've also played Halo. I gave Call of Duty a shot, which to me is nothing but a win.
Nah, you didn't. Nah, man, you should have consulted us first before you try.
Black Ops with you guys?
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Ghost. Okay.
Well, now that you bring it up, I have given Call of Duty 2 chances.
You should have consulted us before these really high risk decisions right here.
This was before I met you.
You should have consulted us before you made this high risk decision.
Yeah, Ghost wasn't the best for. I'm
if
still mad.
If it makes you feel better, I didn't pay actual money for it.
So, but you paid something for it.
No. Well,
It was,
technically, time at my job. It was just a promotion.
that was way too much, son. You wasted your time, son.
Well, I was leaving the job anyway, and then it was
You
either that
wasted
or
you
like
wasted your time.
it was either that or like Dora the Explorer. So
To be honest with you.
you would have copied. Okay, yeah, okay.
Anyway, guys, we got a wonderful show for you guys today. I hope you stay tuned for all of it. Please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already.
First-person shooter.
We ain't gotta talk about that.
All right, so you
We're not. We're not.
me. It's
No,
okay.
no, 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 no. Because I don't want to talk about Destiny. I'm not giving you Destiny because I don't want.
It's an FPS.
I don't give a fuck. All right.
Really?
Damn.
Shit.
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
say it
start the podcast.
Well, get your
Anyway.
testes in the Swiss.
Wow, who says both of them? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with
A lot
you?
of time on the internet.
Who get your tits and testes? What is wrong with you?
I don't know, son.
Nobody says these things.
Sounds godlike though, right?
It wasn't. It
Like,
wasn't.
you know you're gonna be at your job and some bitch gonna be yelling at you like, bitch, don't get your tits and testes in a twist.
No,
man.
because
Yeah,
HR
we have
is
to-
gonna be
yeah,
all
like,
over me.
But I mean that's to her face, like under your breath or in your mind, like, you know. Your innermost thoughts.
I don't know.
I don't
this
mean
dude.
like the thoughts. I mean like your actual ideas.
Ideas.
Oh God! All right. If we're done, can we get into the show?
Oh, I'm not done. We got a whole other hour of this.
Oh, Jesus. Anyway, I want to start with Kingdom Hearts. I'm done with Kingdom Hearts, dog. Yeah, I said it. I said it, dog. I'm done with these niggas.
Aside from that, what'd you think of the trailer? Because I feel like that's where we're leading to.
It was okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Just okay.
It's the same bullshit we've been having for the past 12 years or so. So
In
I'm
what
not.
regard?
As far as this lame ass storytelling.
What storytelling?
Exactly. Hearts and light, darkness, and we're looking for Sora and all
These are
these.
like this is like the actual like the cornerstones of the game. Like
Exactly, and it's
that is
annoying.
literally
It's
the
annoying now.
All right.
I'm just. It's not. I
don't-
thought I would be excited for this, but I
don't understand how you're not excited.
because I don't want to deal with Sora and his friends again. I'm done with these niggas. They're annoying now. I realized when I was playing Kingdom Hearts 3, like half the reason I'm not enjoying this game is because these characters are not all that interesting, to borderline just brain dead.
Is that
And that's just how I feel.
Okay.
You're kind of describing a lot of fictional characters. Just throwing that out there. Like some of these niggas are just kind of just straight up.
And
Not to mention, like, it's not like these characters were done perfectly for that game. Like, I feel as though we've definitely seen Riku be way more interesting than he has been in Kingdom Hearts 3. I feel like we've seen Sora be more interesting. I would argue Kairi has been slightly more interesting than she has been in Kingdom Hearts 3. Mind you, I did say slightly.
Slightly. There's a really big keyword there.
I don't think the problems with Kingdom Hearts 3 were the characters necessarily. I do feel like certain characters got pushed too hard in terms of like dialogue, i.e. Donald. But I think
Zeta Flare. Donald, no!
No, it's like doing everything you got. I forgot like what it is, like some tokens of shit in the game, and then he was like, Donald's just like, I wonder if we'll flash you shit up here. But it's like every fucking minute.
I couldn't even understand what you just said.
Yeah, I know. That's how I felt about the game. I think the issue with this Kingdom Hearts was the writing and the pacing of the game that was the issue.
I can agree
don't
with
think,
that.
Yeah, like I don't think like judging it by like the cornerstones of friendship and darkness and light and that. I mean, that's the story they want to tell. They can tell it. I don't think we should judge them based on the type of story they want to tell. Just how they tell it is what I care about.
So you're saying I'm not sick of the characters. I'm sick of Square. Is that what you're saying?
It's just, I don't think Square wrote this. I think they published it, right? Or no, this was under Square. But it was whoever's on like fucking Nomura's team. Oh, so Nomura. Yeah, see.
I'm sick of Nomura then. I think this shit
mean,
needs to be
yeah.
handed off to somebody else. I mean,
No, I think it's alright. Like what we got from this trailer, because this is what I really want to talk about, because all of it was like really interesting content. for the game. So the way the game ended, only like the last third of it was like the shit you actually kind of cared about, and even that wasn't done as good as it could have been. Like the ending scenes had like some cool reveals and openings, shit that you kind of wished was in this game, right?
Yeah.
Like Kyrie fighting and not being fucking useless. That nigga at the end that was that was from that game in the Toy Story world, and they showed him for a second.
That nigga at the end.
I can't remember his name. It's been like
I
a
can't
year
remember
since
it.
I
I can't
played it.
remember his name either. That's what's
It's been like a year, so and we literally only saw him like the one time.
yeah.
Two times, like once in that world, and then again in the story. But this one is showing, but this DLC is showing to be a continuation, or maybe even like a final, like deserved chapter in that legacy. And it seems like not legacy in that game, and it seems
I'll,
like it's going to answer questions that we had about the ending of it. So it might be, it may not be like some throwaway DLC. It might actually be a good chunk of fucking content, which is what we kind of wanted for Kingdom Hearts 3.
I'll tell you what I'm excited for. Well, yeah, I can say I'm excited. I'm glad that they're showing us more of the gameplay versus. Well, no, it was kind of in equal parts, wasn't it? It was like equal parts story and then equal parts gameplay as well. So I feel that we got a lot of. Yeah, we got game. Well, we better get gameplay. It's a finished fucking game, so like we better get gameplay. But
we've been getting a lot of gameplay from like the last like few months about Remind, but this one's actually showing us like what everyone's really pretty much hyped about. What you're going to be hearing is, oh shit, you can finally play as Kyrie, and she looks boss. So,
yeah, she does. I'll give her that. As far as like the gameplay and how the action looks, that still looks classic Kingdom Hearts. Really pumped for that because I actually want to have a boss battle that's challenging. I don't know, maybe I'm just cynical, but I found Kingdom Hearts 3 to just be a little bit on the easier side of things, and we've all said this in the review. I don't think there's no point to go over it again. Okay. Okay. I mean, I didn't play Crypt.
You don't have to play that. That's fine. That was just joking. I mean, Critical is technically harder, but I mean,
is it worth it?
If you're looking for like a fucking difficult experience, I think so. Especially since they let you turn off the what's that shit? The attractions, which is what made Kingdom Hearts 3 kind of like stale in terms of combat. Like it would have been fine if we just had the option to say boop to the attractions.
Yeah, or at least or at least dial it down.
No, just take it out the fucking game. Because like you're invincible, you're basically invincible when you do it. It slows down the gameplay,
a lot,
and it doesn't feel like it doesn't like further immerse you in the world. It's like you took a break to go to Disney World, and then now we're at Disney World for like 30 seconds. Now you're back to the actual game.
I don't think that turning it off is the correct answer, but I'll meet you in the middle. I think that they should slow it down, but none of them were all that interesting. They weren't fun. Yeah, they weren't fun.
Thus, take them out the fucking game. I feel like it's just too. Like I don't know. You haven't given me an argument for why we should keep it in the game. Like
because I think
thing in colors, but I mean, what else you got?
Technically, I don't because my next point. My next point was it's just a bad part of the game. They just fucked it up. Like there isn't really a reason. I like the concept of it. It's just that what they gave us wasn't entertaining. So I don't really have a argument for don't take it out of the game completely, because I do like what they attempted to do. Because we've always had something like that, especially the Birth by Sleep in Kingdom Hearts 2. I feel like
we've had things that were kind of like come out quick, you do it one and done, and it wasn't like as easy. Like
Kingdom Hearts 2 and Birth by Sleep.
Yeah, Birth by Sleep. But like when I was playing Aqua in Birth by Sleep, and I was using Spellweaver, I was controlling her to go and attack things. In some of these attractions, you just kind of stay still and shit happens. I think the only one where it kind of like feels like you're actually doing something or it just seems more, I say, actiony, or it feels like it feels like you're doing something. Yeah, it's the turrets. Yeah, the boat's trash. The fucking wheels trash. Like I would rather have
the teacups had potential.
The teacups.
Yeah, remember the teacup? You get in the
Yeah, I
teacups.
feel like the same as the merry-go-round though.
And that's another problem. They're all the fucking same.
Yes,
The hell?
I just think they just need to go.
All right. Well, maybe you're right. Maybe they just, maybe they all go. But I would say, all right. So, case in point, we can leave it right after this. Remember in Kingdom Hearts 2, and I'm about to get real specific here. Kingdom Hearts 2, the world that never was, and you're playing against the nobodies, and you play like this little
the Oblivion Castle world at the very end.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
At the very end, and you're playing against the samurai nobodies, and you get like this little like dual stance, and you gotta like pick the you gotta pick the reaction like real quick. That's the type of shit that I want to see. I want to have almost like a rock paper scissors type deal. Like if I don't do well, I get hit. If I do well, I hit them and shit like that. Not just hey, here's 20 seconds of invincibility.
I think what you want is like more interesting, engaging mechanics that make you feel and look cool, which is what the attractions do the opposite of. They're not engaging. They're not that engaging. Well, except for like maybe the turret one. They're not that engaging, and they don't make you feel cool. You just do a bunch of shit and it works, right? I would have much prefer if they just like stuck to the supercharged spells or something like that. Focus on that a little bit more and then do like the styles and incorporate that. That would have been cool. And then the summons too, which were also, I don't even remember using the summons that much, except for like maybe.
Nope. I never used the summons. I never used the summons. None of them. Even since Kingdom Hearts 2, I just never used the summons ever.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was a thing in Kingdom Hearts 2. Like I just been going through the game, going through my styles, and like that's just the way I went.
I mean, I got Valor mode and I got Master. What else do I need? Like shit. But as much as I just bitched about it, I'm still going to pick it up. I'm still going to see what exactly is going on here.
Dude, it looks so fucking good.
It does look good. I will give it that. It's what we should have gotten in the first place. And I know that's kind of cynical to say.
No, you're 100% fucking right.
That's what we should have gotten in the first place. Like
we got this shit like with the whole like Sora and this nigga from the fucking Toy Story world are connected because their worlds exist, but they don't, but they do, but they don't. I would have loved that shit way more than the first 2/3.
Take away the Frozen world. Take away the Tangle world wasn't that bad, but take away the Frozen world, dog. And
oh my god, yes.
Take away the Frozen world. Redo Pirates World, or just take it out if you're not even going to redo it because I thought it was pretty bad. There's another world I thought it was alright. It didn't live up to what it was supposed to be.
Big Hero 6 could have been less annoying, but like traversing that world was probably a difficult thing to do. Not do. To incorporate. Not incorporate. I'm thinking of a different word. I can't remember.
Take away the Hercules world. I said it. We don't need to see.
We need tournaments. Well, we didn't even get tournaments, but.
Like we went there, they took us there and it's on fire. All right, you did the thing, now leave. No reason to ever come back here. Why did we even start here? I don't fucking know. But then again, that's what the first 2/3 of the game was about. Yeah, just let's move on, dog.
I think you're like repressing the rest of the fucking trash ass worlds we went to after Hercules.
I think it was just Frozen was the one that stood out. So that was pretty bad.
I think you forgot about Toy Story.
The Toy Story world was pretty good.
But you didn't go anywhere. Like the problem with all the worlds, like they just didn't connect you back to the story. Like
I'll tell you,
like just kind of self-contained.
I'll tell you what was bad. The Monsters Inc. world. I'll give you that. The Monsters Inc.
world. That one has a special place in my heart. I don't know.
Oh no. Okay, so if you can't,
that's different. That's Monsters Inc.
Okay, nigga. Hey man, Monsters Inc. didn't get 2 sequels, 3 sequels.
Well, you only got the one, right?
Oh right, it did get one that nobody fucking watched.
Yeah.
Nobody watched Monsters University.
Special place in my heart, man. I mean, because like, where can you go after that? Like, what do you do? Like, they basically
you don't do anything.
Problems.
You don't do anything. That's why you don't go back to it. That's why you don't make a sequel to it. Because there's nothing else to tell.
I'm saying, like.
All right, I'm sorry. Frozen, Monsters Inc. world, really bad. I'm sorry. I'm just. They were trash, man.
No, anyway, I'm not gonna sit here and defend it for long. I'll probably say like a word, like, "Oh, come on, man, don't do that." They tried really hard, but after that, I'm pretty much done with the argument.
They tried really hard. They rendered it. All right, good job.
It's there. We got him.
These bland ass areas. All right, and it's somewhat
the minimum requirements.
you made 4 walls and you put some Monsters Inc. shit in it. All right, good job. Good job. Render that bitch.
Facts.
Anyway, speaking of stuff being near and dear to our heart, well, at least Maurice's heart, I guess. We got a trailer for Mulan.
Yo.
Cause I think you're the biggest Mulan fan here.
I mean, yeah.
I would say that you're the biggest Mulan fan here.
Yeah.
Ain't that right?
What?
I bet if I put a gun to your head and say, sing all of Make a Man Out of You.
Okay, first off,
okay, that's too easy. Yeah, that's too easy.
That's a classic. All right,
Exactly.
But
No,
I'm talking about hitting the notes and everything. I bet you would do.
Anyone could do that. If you
How could I?
That shit's been like fucking memed and not memed.
Yeah, you're right. No, it's memed. It's been memed.
Yeah, memed and parodied to hell. Like, of course. It's like not being able to sing Pokemon. The first the anime. The first opening.
What if I told you that there were some people? I know people that do not know this song.
Ew.
Why you know them?
Yeah, like what?
Time is racing toward us. No, we got a trailer for live action Mulan, and I may surprise you guys. So stay with me here. Stay with me.
You thought it was trash.
I thought it wasn't. I thought it didn't look all that bad.
Oh, well, I'm surprised.
See, there were some moments where I thought it was a little too Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. Why is that a continuing theme on this show?
It's just you.
Why is it a continuing theme with me?
Yeah, there you go. Like, no one's saying that but you. I chime in, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that, and that's the end of the conversation.
I guarantee you that for the New Year's party, if I say let's all watch Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior, I guarantee that everybody will be down for it.
Bet.
I guarantee you.
Because I'm thinking people are just gonna say who? No, Wu, Wendy.
Oh God, damn! No. IMO podcast, everybody. If you like what you're listening, subscribe.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
No, you should be. I'm sorry I'm sorry for us.
Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Oh God.
I feel like that was perfect. That was great delivery. Dry as all hell, so it fits my theme.
At least you know.
Yeah,
at least I ain't gotta say it no more.
You gotta play your strengths.
Halo has ostriches? Huh.
I ain't know something. I ain't know that shit.
Like we all learned something.
That's the master, the remaster of Reach.
Yeah.
kind of like the remaster of Star Wars. They just add shit in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we have the power for this now, so we're just gonna put it in some order.
Ostriches.
Ostriches.
You know what Halo needs?
So many ostriches.
You know what Halo needs? A big ass bird running in the background.
Yeah,
for no reason.
Okay. Anyway, back to Mulan.
Suckle these ostriches. Hold on, Jared, go back. Hey, I said go back.
Go back. Run back to where the ostriches were.
No, I'm playing. Don't worry.
Oh, where? Okay. I was just going. I was like, oh, I'm curious. Like,
where they at though?
It's like, fuck whatever's going on over here. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck these ostriches are doing over here.
All right, look. All right, look. Focus. Move on. Live action. Can I get my misogyny out the way real quick?
Go for it.
Sure.
I thought Mulan was pretty cute.
Oh yeah, she bet.
Yeah.
I don't know about bad. I think cute is a better word.
Okay.
Teach their
own. Because Angel and Small. Gotcha.
What? I said misogyny, not racist.
Yeah, but
is she not Asian?
She is Asian.
Is she not small?
For you saying that all Asians are small, though. That's
no, I said because she's Asian and small.
That's implying that's implying that Asians are small.
No, the and separates the Asians it's small. Like I don't.
So you're saying all Asians are small and cute?
No, I'm saying because she's Asian and small.
Is that why she's cute? Is that why?
Those two factors, yes, those two separate ass fucking factors.
I was saying it because I think bad wouldn't really be the correct word there.
I feel you.
All right, cool. Well, I'm glad we agree on that.
Yeah, honestly, like
No, I don't agree. I think she's bad, but you know.
Damn, this lasted way longer than I wanted it to be.
Stop saying shit. Just talk to the point. Like
just stop saying shit on the in your opinion podcast.
Yeah, talk about the movie. Talk about the movie. I'll talk about her.
There's not really too much to talk about, to be honest.
Well, I think it was interesting that we now have confirmation that Eddie
Murphy.
Thank you, my nigga. Eddie Murphy's definitely not going to be in this movie. Doesn't seem like he's going to be in this movie at all. And I think it was interesting they just moved away from the Mushu, like, you know, kind of like pushing her and driving her forward or motivating her rather to you know, be a better warrior and stuff. So
I think that was a good call.
I think now she may be a lot more self-sufficient.
Yeah,
because she's making the choices on her own.
I gotta admit, we give the mouse a lot of shit, and a lot of it is actually deserved. We give the mouse a lot of shit, nigga.
I'm keeping my Disney Plus subscription. Thank you very much.
Maurice turns to the dark side, y'all.
Nigga, you thought?
I mean, they are giving us Mandalorian, so we do gotta watch what we say a little bit. Just
both of you two assume I was ever in the light.
Oh wow. Bold of you, boy.
You over here thinking like that? Shit.
But yeah, that was actually a pretty what's the word I'm looking for? Not clutch, but that was a good decision by Disney, because Lord knows they could have just did the easy route and put a CGI dragon in there, and have that nigga shucking and jiving and shit.
Which would also be bout, except for the shucking and jiving. I'm not sure where that came from.
Because it was Eddie Murphy.
Did he shuck and jive in the?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
Calm down a little bit.
We gotta watch the movie over, son.
Don't get your tits and testes in the twist.
Wow, you're gonna say it again.
Yeah, honestly, I
have to stick by it now.
Like everybody was just like somewhat Asian in Mulan the anime, but this nigga Eddie Murphy just played himself and shit, and I'm just like, okay.
Honestly, I was actually kind of surprised that they, I think they actually changed the name.
Okay.
I think they actually changed Mulan's name. Actually, like they went completely. This is a different Mulan than what we used to see. I don't even.
Maybe it's closer to the folklore of Mulan.
Yeah.
It's not Disney original.
Yeah, because
maybe they wanted to honor the source material a little bit.
From what I'm seeing now, I don't think she's going to get into that relationship with the general. I think this is kind of going to be her own thing where she's just a badass, essentially.
Oh, nah. I think that she's definitely fucking Zhao. You can, I mean, what's his name?
I think his name was Chang.
Whatever.
Yeah, I thought it was
Shang.
Yeah, Shang. Pretty sure.
Shang, there we go. Shang. Yeah, she's definitely she's throwing that shit back. I don't care what you say.
I don't think that's not how it's gonna play out.
I think she's throwing that shit back by the end of the movie.
By the end of the movie?
It's Disney. It's Disney. They're still gonna make a love story.
Now, if they don't, though, would you be okay with it?
I mean, as long as this is a good movie and it serves a purpose.
Right.
I would actually prefer that they don't do it, but they're going to do
like
it.
Fucking Kim Possible in season 4 with Ron. Oh my god.
So I guess this is going to become a theme too.
Dude. So anyways,
imagine being Ron Stoppable just not getting any. Just fuck it. Never mind. Let's move on.
Kim has a big ass room too.
Oh yeah, the ostriches.
That's what did. more space to throw it back, I guess. Oh god, here we go.
Or those emus.
I don't even know. I think the ostriches.
What the hell is that?
I think it's an emu.
I think those are the.
What the hell is an emu?
You don't know what an emu is?
What's an emu?
It's like an ostrich, but it's not like white and black.
It's like a smaller ostrich.
Wait a minute, spell it.
EMU. He look at He's like, y'all niggas got to be joking.
Dog, I did not know this animal existed. This is an actual fucking. What the fuck?
You watch Animal Planet growing up?
I did. You know what's funny? I'm gonna click on ostrich. I don't see a fucking difference. These are the same pictures. This is the same. Hey man, I'm sick. I'm sick of you niggas, dog.
Not my fault.
Sick. I mean, not y'all,
Maybe
but
you're
just
just like racist.
I'm sick of. No, I'm sick. I'm racist.
Hey, there's more of them. Damn, I was shooting at them though.
They are ostriches.
Actually, they more look like dodos. Like these birds look more like dodos.
I'm not
Dodos
giving you
are not
dodos.
that big.
I'm about to say I'm not giving you dodos, son. Let's calm down.
Literally a rice ass. Like dodos are like the most useless fucking animal in the world.
And that's why they died.
We're the most useless fucking animal in the world. Sorry. Oh, I did think it was very interesting that Hi-Rez is kind of taking advantage of the Mulan hype.
Wait, hold on. Wait, pause.
Oh yeah.
I thought that ostrich was about to get on the Warthog. I swear to God. I swear to God.
It's actually part of the 7th mission.
The 7th mission. That nigga gave you the jukes. God damn. But anyway, go ahead.
You're the rocks now. He does. Hi-Rez is taking advantage of the Mulan hype and adding the actual character Mulan into their game. That's going to come out around the time the movie comes out, so people like know, like, hey guys, you know that movie that's coming out by Disney? We have the character over here.
Get them Disney bucks, dog.
Yeah.
I hear they're
lucrative.
lucrative.
They copy the exact.
Okay.
The exact look.
I hear y'all got a thing for a little Asian. Okay, wait, no, hold up.
I
I hear y'all got a thing for Asian.
Little Asian.
I kind of find
For petite Asian females. We got a petite Asian female in our game. What took you guys so long? We was waiting for this moment.
it's like we knew this was coming.
He's waiting to profit off of it.
The mouse didn't let us know.
Right, get them SJW bucks.
Now, can they get? Wait, hold on. Quick question: can they get copyright off this shit if Disney says so?
Mulan the Tale is folklore, so no.
Oh, that's right.
They have to copy her look like distinct. Distinct.
I mean,
Mulan is in the public domain.
I mean, look at Sun Wukong.
True. That nigga definitely in the public domain.
He's in like every mobile.
He is as public as it gets.
Like, this dude is
Everybody can use that nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
What the fuck? Oh. Drive.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. This is one of the only things that I'm actually excited to see. But after this, I want them to tone it down because we ain't gotta do all of them. We ain't gotta do a Hunchback of Notre Dame if you're listening, Disney.
They probably will, because like they're not even making movies.
They're not even trying
at this point. No, I wouldn't say that. I just don't think they're making movies for like.
No, that's what I say by that's what I mean by not trying. They're trying content. Right? They are remaking everything from the Disney Renaissance. Aladdin, Lion King, Mulan.
Yeah.
The only thing they haven't done is fucking the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
What I was saying is I think they're reaching out to a different crowd.
Oh shit! I shot
different
it.
audience.
Like who?
Kids 18 and under, or maybe even lower than 18, maybe like 16 and under.
I guess. But isn't that what the Disney Renaissance movies were aimed towards?
Yeah, so they're just updating the movies for the younger audience, not technically for us, like adults.
I feel that most of those kids already watched the original movies though.
Maybe.
I mean, it's not. These movies aren't that old, and we're not that old to the point where it's like, ask the kid, has he ever seen Aladdin on the Lion King? Pretty sure if they're like 15 or something, they've probably already seen it. I'll even go as far low as to like 8. You've probably seen the Lion King. And stuff like that, so
yeah, I've seen the Lion King. Well, we have a live action Lion King coming out. Wow, that sounds great. Look at those lions. They look so amazing.
Look at those lions.
Much to the chagrin of every parent ever.
Yeah.
Like, don't you want to watch the original? No, let's go to the movies. Look, little nigga.
This is the old Lion King, Dad. We have to get the new Lion King.
The fuck?
All right, but you paying for your own popcorn. With what money? Exactly.
Mine. Oh.
Well, wrote myself into that one now, didn't But no, I'll check this one out. This is worth at least a matinee. So yeah.
Worth at least a matinee. I feel you.
Remember those?
Is that like a lowest like form of fucking?
At some places, I think at Regal, you get like a discount Tuesday, like the whole day. Like, so what's the even point of matinee anymore? I'm gonna wake up early for this shit. Must have lost your damn mind.
I mean, matinee is like 12 o'clock. Let's not.
True.
Yeah, I can give you that. Okay, I can give you that.
It is pretty. It is. I like catching the matinee every now and again. Wake up a little bit early, catch a movie. You know,
No, he made
afterwards, go
He
grocery
said
shopping.
like no. He was saying like wake up early, like
See, that's
you know,
that
like
night job life,
8
honestly.
or something. Like
Wait, say it again.
I'm about to say, y'all don't work night shifts, so y'all don't understand. It's all good.
No, I saw the
I feel
movie.
you. I don't know. I'm saying he was making it seem like fucking you were waking up at like 9 or 10 when he said it early. I was just like, oh, hold on, it's not that early, nigga. Chill out. It's 12
It's
o'clock.
early for me.
That's all right, my bad.
Nigga, if you
Well,
don't get in this
I
damn
think
truck, thank you.
I think I did that with Toy Story. It was pretty good. You know, afterwards I get to do some other things, do some
Son,
adult things, go
the
grocery shopping.
ostriches are angry. The
Okay, look,
ostriches are fucking angry, son.
rename the show to Ostrich Party.
Is it mine?
So
Oh,
I don't
shit.
know. No, I hit it because it ran like it got the goddamn way.
Yo, can you
Oh.
imagine if something that fucking big can fly?
I'm I don't give a
I
fuck
think
what weapon you got
vultures
me.
get
I'm out.
kind of close. I think vultures get kind of close.
Oh, vultures do get pretty big. You know what? Eagles also give job like tall. Eagles can reach up to like 3 feet. It's like, whoa, wait a minute.
So
Think,
they only kill on sight.
See that nigga right there? I'm gonna pick up your kid and run away.
Yeah, the longest fucking wingspan of a vulture is like 9.2 feet.
God,
Yeah, that's
damn.
yeah. I mean, granted, that's probably on the more extreme side. The average is probably like 6, but that's still pretty
That's
fucking
not
like
as big as me.
Now more like
almost as big as you, nigga. Almost.
The griffin vulture is probably more like around 8-ish.
It's fucking crazy, dog.
Yeah,
Imagine 8. Can you imagine 8 feet of anything flying?
this is my whole body.
fucking dragon in the air and shit. Like, what the fuck?
It's like,
Anyway, all right. So James Bond, 007, No Time to Die. More James Bond shit. I don't know. The Bond girl is black this time.
the Bond girl's black.
snap.
That's all I got.
The Bond girl's black.
Progression.
Inclusion.
Inclusion. Diverse casting.
Yeah, right. I don't know. I thought the James Bond series was kind of over. The trailer was kind of good though.
Yeah,
I
trailer
actually
good.
like that. Yeah.
You know what's sad? I really like Daniel Craig as James Bond, but I think this shit should have I think his James Bond tenure should have ended in the last movie. This movie came out of ass nowhere. When I say ass nowhere, I'm usually hip to most movies coming out years in advance. I didn't know this shit was being made at all. And then you mean to tell me they got a full feature-length trailer for it? Like, holy shit, where have I been at? It just seems like Skyfall just came out.
Under a rock in 2016.
Yeah,
You sure?
because Daniel Craig has been James Bond for almost 10 years. I swear to God, not Quantum of Solace. Casino Royale came out what 2007 or some shit like that. That nigga been at it for a minute. I think he must.
Skyfall was in 2012.
Was it? There must have been another one after that then.
There was an Adele song called Skyfall.
Hold up, wait a minute, hold up. Casino Royale. Royale, which Jesus Christ. Yeah, 2006. This nigga's been James Bond for 12 years. My math probably off, but damn, 13 years. Yeah, I think it's time for him to. Well, he still looks good, but I think it's about time for him to pack this shit up here, boy.
You know, I actually saw him in a movie called Knives Out in like last week.
Oh yeah, he was Wild Blanc. That dude.
Yeah. So first off, Knives Out is sick.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was really fucking good. I didn't expect to be talking about it, but it's just like that damn good.
Right.
Okay. You guys, as you can see, we're not exactly the James Bond fan. Well, at least I'm not. In fact, I don't think I've ever sat down and watched a full James Bond movie like all the way through. He's been pretty much a meme ever since I was a kid, so I can't really. I think Octopussy was great.
The sad part is Octopussy. The sad part is I didn't even know this was a James Bond movie until I heard the intro. Like, so I heard that song, I'm like, oh, this is James Bond. Okay.
Really? I pretty much synonymized Daniel Craig with James Bond. So every time I see him, I'm just thinking of James Bond automatically.
This movie made $1 billion.
What?
What,
Knives Out?
Casino Royale?
Sky's full.
It's 007, boy.
Man, I feel like I'm outside the culture.
James Bond. He's still. I don't know who the fuck is seeing these movies, to be honest with you. But
James Bond fans, where you
I
at?
don't think I've ever. And once again, I'm mad subjective here, but I don't think I've ever had a conversation about any of these
I
movies in
have
real life.
never talked to anyone about James Bond. I will
Anybody.
be the first to tell you that.
I don't think it's ever happened.
Not a single person.
And that's not to say that these are bad movies. In fact, I think the first 3 were extremely well received, obviously, because they're still fucking going. But yeah, I just never it's never just come up. I've had conversations about Back to the fucking Future before. Never these movies. So I don't.
Why is
No.
that one fucking 300 million to make it? Hello?
It's James Bond. You gotta admit, in every James Bond movie, they do have some photography. Can't. That's not. They make some pretty movies, son. They make some pretty movies. All right, I'm chopping at the bit here because I don't know what else to say. Cause I don't know shit about James Bond.
Right.
But are you guys going to see this?
Probably now. Like, I need to see what the hype's about.
Okay. You know what? Just like the way we did, just like how we did Disney and The Matrix. Probably won't get zooted for it, but just like how we saw those movies, maybe we could do a couple of the James Bond movies.
Maybe.
I really want to see Casino Royale though. Everybody won't shut up. Well, not everybody, but YouTube reviewers won't shut up about this movie. They said it was really good, so yeah, I'm about it.
I watch it with you.
My name is Bond.
Shaken, not stirred.
Whatever the fuck. You know what's funny? I actually looked that shit up, and it's like it's not a thing, James Bond, but sure, it sounded cool. Shaker, not stirred. But we don't stir a martini.
Too bad. You want to do it anyway.
But sir, you see this gun?
You see this gun?
License to kill.
License to kill.
I can shoot you and walk away right now.
Not a damn thing's gonna happen.
Right.
It's like so.
Instead of sugar around the rim, put salt.
Well, you heard me. I ain't no bitch.
Misogyny.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Misogyny.
Yo.
I hear they're pretty misogynistic though. All right, so Free Guy. Once again, Ryan Reynolds is on a roll right now.
Right.
He hasn't been stopping ever since Deadpool, and I'm here for it. I really am.
All right, they think I'm funny again. Time to go for the goal.
Right.
It's funny because I don't remember anything I don't remember anything he's done before Deadpool. Yes, I do not remember Green Lantern at all. It doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. I don't know. I don't know why I said it. I hope they make a Green Lantern movie one. Maybe they could cast Jon Stewart this time and not Hal Jordan, the inferior Green Lantern. Yeah, I said it. I know y'all was thinking it. Nobody likes Hal Jordan. Let's be real. Let's be real.
I like Hal Jordan more than I like Guy Gardner.
Look, I don't even know who that is. You're doing a little bit too deep for me.
Okay.
Went a little bit too deep for me.
Okay, I guess.
But is he the black one?
No.
That's John.
All right then. I'm talking about the black one.
Talking about
Jon
the black
Stewart?
one. John Stewart.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? When I was a kid, I thought that Green Lantern was just black. I didn't know he was white at all. That's how.
Son,
Wait, you hate Jon Stewart or you hate?
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I love Jon Stewart so much. I didn't know that Green Lantern was originally white. That's how good Justice League was when I was a kid.
Did you know that they're like 5 or more of them that like patrol Earth?
Now I do.
Okay, so Justin Cruz. You would like Kyle Rayner, I think. Kyle Rayner's fucking dope. He makes like Gundams and shit.
Is he Asian?
Stop.
No, he's white.
What about inclusion?
Stop.
The Gundam.
Ooh, he makes a Gundam?
Yeah, he makes like Gundams and like because he's also an artist. So.
Oh, that actually seems pretty dope.
Yeah, right.
An artist being a Green Lantern, brilliant.
It actually seems pretty busted.
I know, it's like I can do anything I want.
Has Green Lantern ever created kryptonite? That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yes, he
Oh
did. He
no!
got his range like fucking radiation to mimic kryptonite, and I
Oh.
think he like weakened or depowered Superman or something like that.
At this point, I could just like guess some shit, and that was a complete guess, by the way. If I guess something, this is probably a scenario where it actually happened. Like, all right, has Batman ever, I don't know, died, became a zombie, and then transferred his body into somebody else's mind, so he had to live out his life as somebody else?
You
Has that
goddamn
ever
right.
happened?
Everything up to the body swapping, I think.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. Um, I'm not even gonna say Spider-Man. That nigga has done everything at this point.
Oh yeah.
Superman 2.
Yeah.
Has Wonder Woman ever been sexually assaulted?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
That's the only one that that's the only one I'm actually thinking about. Who would be dumb enough to sexually assault Wonder Woman?
Close to it, like they
Lex
used
Luthor.
to write her. They used to write her whip in the way that like if anyone has her
you can just stop at whip. You can stop at whip.
I want to finish it. If anyone ties her up with her own whip, specifically a man, she loses all her powers. So
Oh, perfect.
probably, yeah.
Oh god, that probably led to some really not safe for work
Well,
moments there.
it came out like in 40s, so probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, true. I got you now, Wonder Woman, and I'm rock hard. Does anybody remember the panel that I'm talking about?
My God.
Why? I think it was that panel where Medusa. All right, so guys, for everybody who's listening, I swear to God, we're going to move comic book panel where Medusa is looking at a black man, and they put pen to paper in front of that. I'm already rock hard, baby. What?
Oh my god.
This was the 70s. Come on, you gotta admit that was pretty funny. You can't turn me to stone. I'm already rock.
Oh my god.
Oh man,
I am the god. I'm God.
You know you. Come on, son. You know you like that shit.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. Speaking of Wonder Woman. In fact, it's funny because we was just talking about Free Guy, but I guess that was a perfect segue into Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 2, 1984. Looks good. You know, not something I'm like, oh my god, look at this. But you know, it looks decent.
I'm
nice.
I'm more so curious of like the implementation into the timeline. Like, is this them going off on their own timeline because she has a new suit? This is right after a period of time where we thought she just was inactive as a fucking hero, and the dude Trevor's alive. So either he's going to die.
Didn't he already die?
Right, which he's going to die, which they already spoiled in the movie. It was spoiled in the trailer. Or
Trevor.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just confused about like where this is going to fit in. I guess I have to wait. I definitely have to just wait until like the movie comes out. But I mean, it looked cool. It looked like a lot of what we got from the first movie, if not more action. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of wishy-washy right now because it as a movie, it looks pretty decent. Effects are there. It looks like a movie, but at the same time, it's like, what's not clicking here? And I can't really put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. It didn't get the blood pumping like I thought it was going to. And I don't know. I said this on Twitter. Why does it feel like we've been waiting for this movie for like a long time? Like this movie has.
DCEU has been in a very dark place for a very long time.
It feels like this movie has been in production for 3 years.
Yeah.
Because I remember when they came to DC to shoot a couple scenes, and I'm like, God damn, that was like that was like 2 years ago. Where's it?
Oh yeah, I feel you. They're just probably throwing a lot of budget at this movie. Not to mention DCEU hasn't been the best since they just lost Superman and Batman. Key characters.
Yeah. Oh right. What's his face is confirmed to be out, right?
Yeah.
Bruce. No, I was about to say Bruce Willis.
Robert Pattinson.
I meant the nigga who played him in the last movie. What's his name?
Oh, Ben Affleck?
Nigga. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So I can understand this movie probably got like delayed in terms of like maybe developing it or building it or whatever is the correct terminology, just because they just were just really unsure if this was franchise was going to continue on.
Yeah, fair enough. It feels like a weird. I mean,
Oh shit! It was like it's five. It's been 5 years.
there's no way this has been in production for 5 years.
Oh wait, that was Spectre. Never mind. Haha.
I was about to say, like, holy shit.
You thought?
You.
But it's been a while. It's been a while because I think right after. No, like we know about this movie right when Justice League out, and for whatever Justice League is already it's already been 3 years since Justice League. Imagine that shit. It's already been that long. Almost 3 years anyway. So I don't.
Filming began in 2018. Oh, principal photography began 2018.
Why does it feel like this movie is taking fucking forever?
And pre-production began in 2017.
Maybe because they announced that they were working on it.
Yeah,
right when they were started working on it.
Maybe your sense of time just fucked up. You ever think about that?
You agreed with me.
I didn't.
Okay.
Oh wait, I did maybe.
Anyway, Wonder Woman 1984. Glad to see Gal Gadot's sexy ass back in this movie. So yeah,
I was so unsure of her being Wonder Woman. I'm so glad I'm wrong.
Right.
I'm glad I was wrong too. She has the right.
She got to build a lot of muscle for that. Oh damn, she's perfect.
Yeah,
pretty much. This bitch not.
Oh wow, you really had to take it there, didn't you?
What do you mean take it there? It's always been there.
True.
All right.
It wasn't a bad movie.
What?
Actually, I
think a bad movie.
I think that movie was listed as the #1 movie that had the most mistakes of all movies. Something like that. I was reading an article about that shit. Yeah, it
more than The Last Jedi.
it made a lot of money, but apparently it was a really bad movie. Like statistically, with like what happened, it's weird. I personally enjoyed the movie, but yeah, not everyone liked that movie.
They broke the 180 rule.
The 180.
Well, yeah, that's actually a filmmaking term that I had to learn. Anyway,
what's that 180 rule?
Yeah, I'm not.
Your whatever frame rate you're shooting in, which is typically for movies, which is about 24 frames per second, your shutter speed has to be about double that. So whenever you double your shutter speed, when you don't double your shutter speed compared to your frame rate, it causes issues within the movies. It looks really, really weird. I can't really explain it more than that because that's like the literal definition. That is the 180 rule. But yeah, it's not something that a multi-million-dollar movie. That's not a mistake they're going to make. And if they did make that mistake, then holy shit, that's not. That's pretty fucking bad. But that's a little cinematography knowledge for you.
Hey. Thanks, man. Glad you're here.
I mean, y'all asked, man.
You did kind of ask, yeah.
No, I wanted the answer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It sounded kind of sarcastic when you say thanks for.
I always sound sarcastic.
At least, see, you said it. Y'all heard him, right?
I heard it.
I heard it. All right, everybody. What's today? 12/11. All right.
2019.
Cool.
You'll mark it in the agenda notes. Maurice said.
12/11 at 53 minutes. There we go. Okay. I'm mad we didn't talk about the one thing that we named the fucking show.
I mean, we could still talk about that shit.
Nick Cannon. Nicky boy. Nick. What is you doing?
This nigga has lost his goddamn mind.
What is you doing? All right, so let me just go first. This shit was so bad. I didn't know whether this shit was a meme or were they serious? Like, is this an inside joke? Is Eminem in on the joke and he's just going along with it? Like, or is Nick Cannon serious and this is the bullshit that you're coming? Either way is fucking funny. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
Here's my thing, right? Here's one thing that I can't understand. So in the 2 disses that he gave to Eminem, yes, 2. In the 2 disses he gave Eminem, he is including battle rappers from his show Wildin' Out that have constantly made fun of his rap career, of how it's garbage.
It's just
Why?
got to be a me.
Why the hell would you do this?
I think this is so. It's one of those situations where it's like, if you think it's a joke, it's so obviously a joke that you can't really take it serious. But there's like that 5% chance that's like, oh, this nigga was serious. He's just bad.
Right? Like, because apparently this beef stemmed like 10 years ago because of like Eminem supposedly dating Mariah Carey before Nick Cannon did. And like, apparently there was like a song that Eminem did about how he's going to get Mariah Carey back from Nick. Mariah made a song about how that never happened or some bullshit. And I'm just like, why is this a thing? Like, what stemmed this to where you decided now you want to diss Eminem for what the fuck reason?
It started from a Fat Joe song that Eminem was featured on. The first 6 or 7 bars was dedicated specifically to dissing Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon.
Wow. They're not even married anymore. Wait, when was the song? Like, when was the song released?
Wait, Nick Cannon and Mariah not married?
No, they're not married anymore. They got divorced.
So what? Wait, so what the fuck is he doing?
I don't fucking know.
Like, I was under the assumption that, yeah, they're both, you know.
No, they're divorced, though.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while.
Like, that was
looking it up.
I'm so like that's why I'm just
Holy
like,
shit, 3 years?
like that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't understand. Like, okay, granted, Eminem's a disrespectful motherfucker. Like, I get that. That's who that's kind of part of his character. But the hell, why this and then Nick? Why are you clapping back at something you really don't? Son, you of all people should not come up with a diss track. Of all things, a diss track. You decide this is the way to go.
It's done. We're fucking done. This is over.
I'm just like, why?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't like. Like the only way that I can see that you commit career suicide is unless A, you just don't give a fuck, or B, it's a joke. There's no way that this isn't a joke.
This
has got to be a joke.
I think this is how he wants Eminem on the show. He wants Eminem on Wildin' Out.
Yeah, there are several interviews with Nick Cannon saying like, "Oh yeah, M's the greatest, M's this, M's that, top 5, hands down, blah 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 blah," and then you just hear the bars, and you just hear all the hypocrisy, especially from the people and from the people who are like on there with him.
Bruh, this dude on the second disc, I lost my fucking mind. He said, "You'll never be a legend." I'm like, all right, stop, stop right now.
It's a joke. This is gotta be a joke.
This is a meme. This has to be.
Yeah. There's no way this isn't a joke. I will say this will go down as one of the most confusing, disliked jokes of all time, because I don't think that everybody really like got the message that this like, has to be some sort of joke.
This was like a repeat of MGK's disc where he's like, "Oh yeah, M's the greatest alive" or whatever, and then I think Charlie Clips on the second disc was like, "Oh yeah, he's this white dude's real nice." I'm like, how are we still doing this? Why are you complimenting people you're dissing? Why?
What I'm trying to figure out, what made you get Suge Knight?
Like, Suge Knight.
Like, that's the only part where I'm like just genuinely confused. Why Suge Knight?
I don't know, son.
Like, this is hip hop's super villain. Nobody likes this nigga. Like, what?
He called him the new Tupac.
The new Pac. He's new Pac, son.
New Pac.
They said, wait, hold on, cause you got every person in every person in the street. Where he gonna go? Nick Cannon? What? Disney? I mean, Nickelodeon,
Nick Cannon, fucking America's Got Talent, Nick Cannon. Like, I don't understand.
You can't even. How did you get Suge Knight to agree to this meme? That's what I want to know. That's some real pull right there.
I feel as though everyone who was like featured on this shit was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but Nick Cannon did pay me like a couple million for this shit. So I mean,
I couldn't name one person in this entire. I got all these legends here. We legendary. I ain't got to rap. Who?
And then you start rapping, son. So Charlie,
this is a joke.
Do you actually not know these niggas? Because it's actually kind of hilarious. This like.
So what if it's not a joke and this shit real?
I don't see how it can be real.
I don't know.
This is so obviously a joke.
Have you seen their jokes on Wildin' Out?
Actually, some of them are pretty funny though. So
I mean, like current season.
No. Okay. All right.
they're not that good. That was legit.
Yeah, it's I'm still on the fact of why, like Nick, if you just want Eminem on the show, just ask him. Like if he says no, move the fuck on. Don't you don't want this.
I
You
mean,
want
Eminem
nothing.
probably has a lot of time on his hands.
I mean,
Lord knows he's not going on tour.
I think we'll get another album, another project.
Oh Jesus Christ! I
So
think
M or Nick?
both of them.
Well, I know M's still doing music.
Can you make it good?
Kamikaze wasn't good.
All right, Kamikaze. It was okay.
Good is what you want to say.
right?
No, it was. I give it a 7.
Good is what you want to say.
7. Yeah, that's okay for me.
I'm not about to get into this.
They must have lost your mind, son. That shit was
I mean,
godly.
some of those songs were a miss for me.
All right.
He just needs Dr. Dre again because his beat selection is absolute.
When
ass.
I said all right, that probably should have been the end of the argument.
No, we're going into it. Look at me. I am the captain.
Look at me. I am the king.
Look at me.
A lot of most of those songs were fucking bangers. I mean, even if we're gonna give like 1 point a song for like a grade or 1.1 grade, it's still like an 8 out of 10. Like I don't know.
I mean, if I
Like
said
the only bad songs were like maybe like Nice Guy and.
wait, you're getting on me because I gave it a 7 and 8.
No, I'm getting on you. No, I'm not getting. I didn't want to get on you, but you just kept talking about it. So yes, now I'm gonna get on you.
Yeah, but our scores are not even that different.
I just wanted to leave it at alright, and then you brought up the Dre shit. And then
No, because you kept on taking my word.
taking your
No,
word.
nigga,
for
it was I kept on saying it was okay, and you just kept on saying great, as
Yeah,
if
and
like
I just said alright, and that just should have been left at alright. Like everything before alright, I mean, it's fine, whatever. But once I said that, I was just done. I checked out. We're moving on to the next thing.
see, this is what you do. All right, moving on.
Move on. Rest in peace, Nick Cannon. Rest in peace.
He'll be alright.
You think he's actually going to respond? I hope he doesn't.
Yo,
I hope he doesn't.
I really hope he doesn't.
No, there's no point to respond to Nick fucking Cannon. But then again, there was no point to respond to Machine Gun Kelly, so I don't know.
If he does respond to Nick Cannon, I actually want to see the aftermath of that shit. Like, I really want to hear another diss track from Eminem. I really want to hear another diss track from Eminem.
Aftermath.
Wow. Bars?
Yeah.
He ain't rhyme that shit with nothing.
You don't need to.
This nigga
That's
said
Nick Cannon's
bars.
crew proof. Just stay on the.
I don't need to rap. I don't gotta rap. But I'm a rap.
I ain't gotta
anyway.
rap. But I'm going to rap.
They did have some good lines though between the two songs. They at least had like a couple bars each. That was
Honestly, I would say Charlie Clips and Conceited were probably the best ones. Hitman Holla,
Yeah.
like, I don't know see, this is what I think these battle rap niggas really need to stick to battle rap. I'm sorry.
I mean, this should be their environment though. Like them just dissing the nigga. They should have like they should be like way funnier than this.
Yo, watch Eminem call Nick Cannon to a battle rap. Like, watch that shit happen. I'm gonna fucking die.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Is this
die.
nigga Nick Cannon wearing like a turban?
He's done that a lot of times in Wild 'N
Yes,
Out. He's
he
done
has.
that. And
I don't know.
his crew has ragged on him about that shit. All like, son, he's literally featured by so many niggas that just keep making fun of him. Like, I don't understand. But
All he knows
whatever.
how to be is a joke.
Yeah, Shook Man.
I was-
Oh, go ahead.
I will say this, he at least. No, never mind. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know. It's just these diss tracks. I call them memes. Like this who said meme rap was dead? Who said that shit? This it ain't dead.
It's not. Shout out to the lot.
Oh yeah.
Remember those guys?
Yeah, I do. They still do stuff. I think they still
They
do
do?
music. Yeah. I think they made like one more album after their second one.
We started this fake rap shit. The world needs us.
I mean, true though. Damn.
Yeah, I kind of missed Lonely Island. Those were some good days
Yeah.
Oh my god.
before the alcohol.
Before the album.
Before the alcohol.
Facts.
All right. That's That's pretty much it. We got through everything in a timely fashion. We bullshitted. Got through all the topics.
You
Barely.
bullshit. That was about mine.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I stand by my bullshit.
You just said right.
Oh wait, we did skip 2 things, but we can.
What we skip?
We. Oh wait, we talked about. Well, we tried to talk about right.
I mean, it's a Ryan Reynolds. It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
GTA
Don't worry.
in real life, like I love it.
But
I didn't know
between
you were right, fanboy.
now and next week, right? We're forced to talk about them again, so there's no rush.
I think Riot's built up a lot of hype for shit. I really hope it does well though. It's like they're hyping up a lot of their product. It needs to be good. They got the money though. They do got the money for this shit.
I mean, they better, nigga. Like, fuck, skins weren't cheap.
Especially after you're just gonna pay $10 million to your female employees. I'm just trying to wrap my head around shit. Like, what the fuck was going? No, just what the fuck was going on?
Oh, what are y'all doing?
It doesn't matter what was going on. I think what matters is the fact that it's being said and they need to shut that shit down.
I guess that makes sense. Damn, imagine just having $10 million. Shut that shit down.
Have you seen like League of Legends merch?
Yes.
Yeah, shit ain't
Right,
cheap.
used to play. Yeah.
Yeah, shit ain't cheap.
Okay.
No, I know, nigga. No, I'm not even saying it. Well, it's cheap-ish, I guess. But like niggas just buy that shit.
I knew. In fact, I know several people that just spent thousands of dollars on League itself, and I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck do you spend $1,000 on League?
It's very easy.
It's just so easy, son. Like if you ever keep track on a game that you actually really like and pay cosmetics for, you'd be surprised at how much money you actually.
Yeah, but
spend.
nobody likes League.
I know niggas who've played like 3K in real money on Smite. So them same niggas probably paying like 6K on fucking.
Where the fuck niggas getting this money from?
It's over time.
That's what I'm saying. Like you'd be surprised, son. You would definitely be surprised.
I'm trying to figure out how do you. I can't imagine spending $100 over.
That shit, that's easy, dog.
Niggas love League.
So that means right after this we playing League.
That's not what I said. Why did you just take it to the extreme?
He said,
So you heard him right, Jared. We're playing League.
I mean, I'm gonna get my ass stomped in top lane, but all right.
Well, that was your first mistake was picking top lane.
That's the only way I know how to play. Like I don't know. I ain't playing with no random nigga in duel. Like,
your second mistake was only learning how to play top lane.
Son, every time I try to support a nigga in bot lane, they don't know what, like, they just die. Like, I'm like, okay.
You pick Darius, don't you?
I pick Darius. No, I pick, what's his name? Trinity on top.
Wait, hold up. Who else do you support with?
Who do I support with?
No, who else do you support with if it's not Darius? I'm just saying.
Look, nigga.
I mean, I'm over here. Wow.
This nigga taking Darius.
What's the strongest CC?
This nigga taking
Darius.
This nigga taking Darius in the bot lane.
If they dying, they can't hurt you.
Son, these are some wise words, Andre, that you really need to understand.
That is not a fact.
No, son, it is a fact.
How's it not? How's it not?
Here's the thing.
If they're dying, they can't hurt you.
Exactly.
If they're dead, they can't hurt you.
Oh, okay. If they're dead.
Yeah, if they're dead, they can't hurt you.
English matters.
Hardest CC. Hardest.
Right, son?
There are characters with harder CC, like Ilawi.
Ilawi? Yeah, she kills them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We think we not taking the Ilawi bot either? Like, I don't understand.
Okay. Actually, Ilawi bot actually makes sense.
You know what else makes sense? Killing them.
That's what I mean. Like, it makes sense.
You question the Darius play. I don't know about you. You
questioning the Darius play.
You sus.
I don't like that character. Okay.
You sus. That's why.
It's okay.
You sus.
He got dunked pretty hard one time. Never lived it down.
One time. One time. You don't know. Shut up. Y'all don't know my pain. Have you ever took Wukong in the top against Darius? Have you? Y'all don't know my pain, dog.
I don't think you can. I don't know about that.
And to have that nigga not come back with an AD weapon. That nigga comes back with chainmail, and you're just going, this nigga just flexed on me. He didn't get AD. He got defense. So that I can't do shit.
You that soft. I don't need offense to kill you.
Watch my face beat up your head.
Watch my face beat up your head, boy.
Fine. Y'all don't know the spare.
I don't think you understand what true
That's
despair
true.
is.
That's true gaming despair.
He said true
Don't
damage.
ever talk to me again.
Right?
He said true damage.
Don't talk to me
you're funny.
ever. True damage.
You ever fight a nigga in top lane that had like 7 abilities? One of his abilities, which is alt, is a 20-second, is like a 2-second stun and a 20-second cooldown.
No, but have you ever played Wukong into Darius?
This is playing Wukong into 3 Darius.
But have you ever? All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and start to wrap it up here. If you like what you're listening to, please comment, like, subscribe in that order.
Oh yeah, I did that last week.
Wow. And yeah, we're probably gonna play League after. Agreed to it, and so did Jared.
I need to re-download that shit.
I tell you what, if we're going to, we're all gonna go bot lane. Yes, all 3 of us. I hear that's the new meta.
Bot lane rush? I bet.
Just
Yeah.
monkey out.
I mean, what is League today in 2020?
I mean, Maurice
Besides
is
monkeying out.
I'm pretty sure Maurice's only lane is Shyvana, so I'm confident.
Yep, I play jungle and I don't play it well.
You said Shyvana?
You
Okay,
don't-
bet.
You don't play junk, okay?
Yeah, Shyvana. Shyvana.
Nah, you can just stop right there. That's the end of the show.
No, I used to play Shyvana top lane when I was first playing the game because it said fighter, and my friend was like, "Yeah, fighters go top
Christ.
lane." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I got bodied in fucking top lane. I'm like, "Why'd you lie to me?"
Why you lie to me?
Yo,
son?
it was. Jared, just watch this nigga Maurice play League for.
I played with this
This
nigga.
nigga,
I
this
played with
nigga
him
just
before.
did not go back for anything. This nigga just went straight in a straight fucking lie.
Son, I played with Maurice and I fucking love it, son. Cause he goes
It
there
was the-
and shit happens.
It was the funniest thing. It's like, well,
Wait,
there's
what
the
do you
enemy.
mean?
Let's keep going. But that he's under the turret. Let's keep going.
You said they kill him, right? I bet.
Yeah.
No,
I guess I'm about to go do.
Right.
No, you gotta hit
Okay,
the.
first off,
I hit them.
So what it sounded like is I was trying to go man mode and you was holding me back.
No, it sounds like
I was trying to go
you was
back.
being
Wait.
stupid.
Wait, was I playing Shyvana?
Yes, you were.
So why would he dab him? I take tower shots, look threatening, and you fuck him up for being a scared little bitch. Like I don't understand what the problem
Yes,
is.
guys, he tanks towers at level 1 and just keeps on going
Oh,
straight.
no,
No.
wait, first hold up. You're fucking lying now.
Okay.
Level 1 tank towers?
Yes, that's what you were
Now you're
doing.
wild. No, I wasn't. What the fuck?
Yes, you were. Yes, you were.
Wait.
Like
wait.
your first several games, like your first.
Oh, then that don't count.
That shit
You
don't
know,
count.
Yeah, it was like you cashed your first several games. I was like my first.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not debating that. But you had me right there saying, "Hey, go back," and this nigga just kept on going straight.
Oh.
You got. Oh no, you got better at the game, but those first like 20 games or so, I'm just going like, you got it.
Okay, so that's like me
you
laughing
gotta-
at anything you've done in the first game you played, but sure. That's
Yeah, but that also
my
happened.
point
so.
being, my point being though, you should have backed me up and not been a bitch. On level
I mean,
1.
wise words.
You was top lane. You knew what
You
you
was
was.
gonna kill him. That's all you need to know. That's all you need
Oh
to
no,
know.
nigga, no, nigga. I was bot lane. I was somewhere else.
I said I was with you.
Nah, man, I don't think you understand. Top lane is an island, and you don't
I
get
was with
any
you,
help.
though.
No, I was with you in the game. I wasn't. I wasn't with you in lane.
Okay.
I pressed Y and I went up to look at what you were doing, and you were just making a beeline.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, if you'd like to listen to, like, comment, subscribe. The IMO podcast, we do these podcasts every Wednesday, kind of, sorta. You know, if God willing, probably won't do it for these Christmas breaks coming up. But hey, you never know. We might just do. We're definitely ain't doing this shit New Year's Day though. Yeah, we'll catch you guys next one, whenever that next one will be. Peace out, pimps. I already said, Jared. Turn off the stream.
Peace out, y'all.